Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're throwing those creepy campfire stories right under the scientific microscope. Let's go. Picture a lonely old house where dusk feels literally like a slow black sea creeping in. Spooky, right?
Now, imagine hearing your partner call out, only to find them fast asleep next to you. Absolutely terrifying. Online paranormal fans call this a mimic. It's a folklore entity that perfectly imitates someone you love.
You know what's crazy? Most of these creepy mimic encounters happen at exactly 3 in the morning. Historically, 3 a.m. became known as the Devil's Hour, a dark, spooky inversion of 3 p.m. But look at reality. Our melatonin levels actually peak at 3 a.m., throwing us into deep REM sleep. One Chicago resident claimed their ancient pre-fire apartment's lights would flicker wildly by themselves at 3:30 a.m.
Throw in some weirdly acting cats and darting shadows, and yeah, it totally feels like a haunted house.
But wait, before we yell ghost, we really got to ask ourselves, is it spirits or just the wind?
Take the ghost mouse story. They heard phantom kibble crunching for weeks, but literally 0 mice were found.
The actual culprit? A stiff piece of packing tape flapping in the wind, echoing loudly indoors. Wild, right?
Online horror forums heavily rely on predictable fictional tropes like wholesome monsters or ridiculous rules to scare us. We actively manufacture all this fiction online, but what happens when our own bodies play tricks on us? Let's compare. At Grumbly Mimic Voice, it's usually just an aural hallucination from a random misfiring neuron.
And waking up terrified at 3 a.m. isn't demonic. It's just intense disorientation from suddenly interrupting REM sleep.
During REM, our physiological vitals tank, so waking up suddenly makes you feel absolutely heart-poundingly terrified. Plus, at night, our cortisol drops and white blood cells kick into overdrive to fight off infections.
This immune battle triggers night chills and fever dreams, basically perfectly mimicking a terrifying supernatural encounter.
As the ghost mouse victim smartly pointed out, the unknown doesn't automatically mean it's paranormal.
So, are we really haunted by wandering spirits, or just hostages to our own fascinating biology?